It's another beautiful day here in Lapland, Finland. Suddenly it got very windy, though it was very calm. But this is how Lapland's nature is. The autumn is progressing quite fast here, and as you can see, some of the trees are already without the leaves, although there are still some trees with many leaves, and they are still quite beautiful. But the fact is, with every day the wind takes more and more of these leaves, and they are all coming down little by little. So there is a big difference in even 1 week time or even 2 week time, as now you can see lots of yellow leaves on the ground everywhere, and somewhere it's like a carpet. And of course, this is your friend Alex from About Lapland, bringing you the fresh vibes from Finland. So today, another beautiful autumn day. There are many cloudy days, and I do not live stream on these days because it doesn't look very good. But when it's nice and sunny, I rather like to go outside and do some live streaming here to show you what's going on and the latest beauty. So a little bit warmer day, around I don't know, 8-9 degrees centigrade, which is well, it's on the warmer side now in October. Anything around 10 degrees centigrade is considered warm for October. And of course, we already had our first snow about 3 weeks ago, 2.5 weeks ago. So some more snowfall can come basically on any day if it gets colder and if there is precipitation. So autumn is indeed quite short and fast. It's maybe best part of autumn, maybe last 1 month tops. It's one just cold, snowless days for about a few weeks. These are the least fun from my perspective, because especially when it's cloudy and rainy, it's not much of fun to be outdoors in daytime. Of course, at nighttime we have a chance of northern lights, which is nice, but when the leaves are gone, I just wish that snowfall will come quite fast and it would stay. Then it's quite nice and lovely to watch. But still, we have a few colors left, and we have this great rowan berries, these red berries. People do not consume them, but birds do. So I'm not sure why it's a dropping connection right in the middle of the city, but in any case, we are continuing our walk on the autumn streets of Lapland's capital, with still lots of yellow leaves on the trees. They're not all gone yet, but here we have some wonderful carpet of yellow leaves, and I cannot resist doing this when autumn comes since childhood. Oh. I can just walk like this, just spreading the leaves. The sound and the feeling is just amazing. So cannot resist that. So relaxing. So it's quite nice and fun when we have yellow leaves and sunlight. This is when it looks best. And starting from October or November, I try to go out in daytime for a short walk, because if you're not fast enough, you won't see the sunlight or daylight at all, as it gets dark already like 6:30ish. when with every day it's gonna get shorter and shorter. So the only time to get out for me is in this somewhere around afternoon, 1 to 3 p.m. So I try to go out every day for a little walk and some sun therapy, as the sunlight will be quite scarce quite soon. So also we've been waiting for some big northern lights, but they actually never came. I would say that this September has been quite weird, as we didn't have as much northern lights as we had for like the previous years, and that is not even have to do with sun's activity, because sun's activity was good, but something didn't work out. On many days it was also cloudy, and the auroras, well, we only had auroras were okay, but they were not great, if you know what I mean. We did not have that many aurora storms. One and a half small aurora storms, but not such big ones that you remember for years. Like 2 years ago, when I was in Ivalo, there was quite a big aurora storm, which I still remember and still share photos from today. Okay, time to cross the road. And there's another view here. View over Kemijoki River on that side. Which is quite beautiful. The city center is that way, obviously. You might recognize some of the landmarks of Rovaniemi, such as the church and the railroad bridge over there. And here we are approaching the district of Peukkölä. Last year I've done a few walks in different neighborhoods just to show you different parts of the city. Oh wow, there's so much leaves here in the middle. That's where the sound comes from. So I showed you different parts of the city, that one included, and I might continue with that tradition later on. There are many neighborhoods which I did not visit. So this is a more calm part of the city, less populated, with less houses, more water. So like a transition from the city center over there on the right to a more rural area over there, a few kilometers that way. But here you don't have that many houses, mainly because there are many bodies of water, a few lakes. So some of these lakes over there that you saw in the beginning, they were formed artificially in the 1960s when they built dams on this river. So the river itself, it became like much wider and larger, and also the water came to that area, which was swamp, but it became a lake, or actually two lakes on the left. Oh wow, look at that. It's like a carpet of yellow leaves everywhere. That looks quite awesome. Yes, and there is this special scent in the air, the scent of the fallen leaves, which I remember quite well from my childhood. And usually this scent means for me that a school season starts, but luckily I haven't been to school for for many years, especially, and now I can take life in my own hands basically and plan my own life. But for many years, since childhood, since primary school in Russia and then high school and university in Finland, the smell of autumn symbolized the starting of the school year for me. So just cannot get around it. Still feels like I have to pack my school books and go to school, my backpack, and go to school. Yeah, funny. So here we have, we even have a few fishermen over there in the distance. That place over here is quite popular for ice fishing in wintertime, especially in springtime, like in March and April, because it's easy to reach and it's deep frozen, so there are quite a few fishermen on that exact spot which just take a seat, take their own seat and put it on the ice, make a hole here and start ice fishing. Alright, so this is what we have today in Lapland, Finland. The leaves have fallen down quite fast, and it's not a long time now, maybe like 2 weeks, when the rest will go down as well, and we'll be prepared for winter. So thanks a lot for joining, and as always, stay positive, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.